Hi there, this is Malay and welcome to my channel. In today's video, let us continue working on the text actions in Power Automate Desktop. If you have not gone through the previous video of the series of text actions, I would leave the link in the description of the video. You can go and watch part 1 and then you can resume from here. So let's continue and drag and drop convert text to a number. Now what that clearly means is this will help you to convert the text into the number. So the text also has to be the number in order to convert that to a number, otherwise you will get an exception. Let's see, we have a txt sample, but in that we have a hello world as a value. So if you will try to convert that into a number, we will end up into the exception. So let's see txt sample, text as a number, I'm fine with that. Click on run. Let's wait for that to execute, and we have the exception for an obvious reason that the number itself is not valid. So let's go and change the txt sample to a number. Let's just put it to 60. Click on save, click run, and then let's see the type. So you will see the text as a number. If you click on this, now we have a numeric value on top of it. So if you would like to perform any other operation, you will be able to perform the operation on this number type. So if you have a number that has a decimal places, let's just say that 60.123, then what you can also do here is when you convert a number to a text, what you can also do is let's pick up the text as the number, and then you can keep the decimal places as 2. You want to keep the 2 decimal places, and then this is the formatted number, which will be a text. You can also use a 1000 separator. Let's go and make some of the changes. So let's put it like this. Click on save, click run, and that will help us to understand the convert number to a text. So there we have it. You can see a formatted number, which is here. You can see we only have a 2 decimal places, and it has also added the comma into the 1000 separator. Now let us see convert text to a date time. Now for that, it's important to note that you have to have a valid date formatted text as an input. So let's go ahead and give me the date, and let's put up a date, 12th of March 2025. Date is represented in the custom format. Well, that's not the case. We are going to keep it as it is, and the variable that is going to be produced is text as date and time. So right now, if you have a variable that holds the date, you cannot use the date actions on that variable because that variable is really a text, not the date. You will have to convert it into the date in order to work with those date actions. So first let's click on save, click run. Let's wait for this to complete, and then text as a date time. If you open this, you will see that now this is 12th of March 2025, and it is now recognized as the date time. So what that means is if we use add to date time action, date time let's pick up as a text as a date time, and add, let's just say 10, and I would like to add the days to it. Click on save, click run. This will work just fine because we now are using the date time variable. So text as a date time and the resulted date. So if you see a resulted date is 10 days ahead of the text as a date time. So it has worked. And a reverse to that is if you would like to convert a date time to a text, you can drag and drop convert date time to a text. So we already have a date time. So let's go and pick up the text as a date time. You would like the format to be used as a standard, and you would like full date time, short time, long time. These are different standard formats that are available. Let's go with the full date time, long time. This is how it's going to appear, and it would be in the formatted date time, but that will be a text. Click on save, click run. Let's wait for that to complete. And formatted date time, so this is the formatted date time. You can see it is converted to the long string, which we already have it here as the 12th of March, but now it is actually a text value, not a date value. Let's go and delete all this. Quickly let's delete, And let's go ahead and drag create random text. Now if you would like to create a random text, possibly when you would like to generate some password or generate some pass key, you can use it. You would like to use uppercase letters, you would like to use a lowercase letters. If you do not want, you can just simply deselect it. You want to use digits, you want to use the special symbols, minimum length 6, maximum length 10. So you can keep it like 8 and maximum length is 14. Anything between 8 and 14 it will generate, and the random text is where it will store. So click on save, click run, it will generate some random text, and you can see that's the random text. Let's click it one more time, and you can see it has increased the length and also generated the random text. If you want, you can really specify 1414, which will always give a 14 letter random text. You can use it to generate the password or as per your need. We will continue looking at more text actions in the next video. I thank you so much for watching this video.